Deep beneath the earth, a secret experiment began. Scientists tried to create the ultimate weapon. But they chose the wrong creature, a rhino with unstoppable power. The serum didn't just enhance strength, it rewrote nature itself. The rhino's body began mutating rapidly. Something unnatural was born. The creature screamed in agony. Pain turned into uncontrollable rage. It no longer recognized its creators. Only destruction. Nothing could contain it. With a single charge, the facility was reduced to ruins. The monster was free. But the mutation didn't stop. Its body kept evolving. Armor like skin, glowing horn, it was becoming a titan. The city never saw it coming. Each step shook the ground. Panic spread like wildfire. Humanity was helpless. The military launched everything they had. Missiles, tanks, heavy artillery. But nothing worked. It was unstoppable. Earth had only one protector left. A king of monsters. The oceans trembled. Godzilla had awakened. From the depths, he rose. A force of nature itself. The alpha predator returns. And he's not alone in this war. Two titans faced each other. One born from nature, the other from human mistake. The battle had begun. Without warning, the mutated rhino charged forward. Its massive body moved faster than anything that size should. The ground shattered beneath its feet. Even Godzilla braced for impact. This was no ordinary beast. Godzilla reacted with primal instinct. His massive tail swung like a thunderbolt. The impact sent the rhino crashing through buildings. Concrete exploded into dust around them. But the fight had just begun. Their collision created a devastating shockwave. Windows shattered across the entire city. Vehicles flipped like toys in the chaos. People could only watch in terror. Two gods were at war. The military continued their assault. But the rhino's skin had transformed into living armor. Bullets bounced like raindrops. Missiles barely left a mark. It had become nearly indestructible. Suddenly, its horn began to glow intensely. Energy gathered like a storm ready to explode. The air around it distorted with heat. Even Godzilla paused for a moment. Something dangerous was coming. A powerful beam erupted from the horn. It struck Godzilla with explosive force. The king of monsters was pushed back. For the first time, he felt pain. The battle had turned serious. Godzilla staggered under the impact. A deep wound glowed across his body. Smoke rose as energy burned his skin. The unstoppable king had been hurt. And the rhino sensed it. A deep roar echoed across the battlefield. Godzilla's dorsal plates lit up with energy. His anger shook the air itself. The ocean's king was awakening. And his power was limitless. Godzilla unleashed his atomic breath. A blazing blue beam tore through the city. It struck the rhino head-on. The explosion lit up the night sky. Everything seemed to stop. As the smoke slowly cleared, a shadow still stood tall. The rhino had survived the blast. But something had changed. It was evolving again. Its body twisted and expanded violently. Sharp spikes burst from its back. Its size increased beyond imagination. The mutation had reached a new level. It was now a true titan. The city turned into a battlefield of fire. Flames lit the darkness around them. Each movement caused massive destruction. There was no escape for anyone. Only survival. They clashed in brutal close combat. Claws slashed against hardened armor. The rhino's horn struck with deadly force. Every hit carried unimaginable power. Neither would back down. Both titans stepped back for a moment. Energy gathered within their bodies. The air vibrated with raw power. They prepared their ultimate attacks. This would decide everything. Their powers collided in a massive explosion. Blue and green energy clashed violently. The sky lit up like a dying star. Shockwaves spread across miles. The world held its breath. Then, silence. The chaos suddenly stopped. Dust covered the broken city. Everything felt frozen in time. Only the two titans remained. Both monsters were exhausted. Their bodies showed signs of damage. Yet neither was willing to fall. They moved forward one last time. For the final battle, Godzilla gathered every ounce of energy. His entire body glowed brighter than ever. Power surged like a raging ocean. This was his ultimate attack. The end was near. The final blast hit with unstoppable force. The rhino's energy began to fade. Its massive body collapsed to the ground. The mutation could not survive. The monster was defeated. Godzilla stood tall among the ruins. He let out a victorious roar. The balance of nature was restored. But the scars remained, and the world would never forget.